Romania is a country in Eastern Europe, sharing a border with Hungary, Serbia, Ukraine, the Republic of Moldova, and Bulgaria. It has large cities as well as fertile land, with an estimated population of 22 million. The primary language is Romanian, however there are also many speakers of Hungarian and German. Even with the modernization of Romania, its cities continue to reflect and preserve the rich history of the country. For example, Constanța, located on the coast of the Black Sea, was once called home by the Roman poet Ovid, who was banished to Constanța in AD 8 by Julius Caesar Augustus, the Roman emperor. Despite the beautiful beaches, Ovid lamented his time there, which is reflected in some of his poetry. Bistrița, Sibiu, Reghin, Brașov, Mediaș, Sebeș, and Sighișoara are known in German as the Siebenbürgen, or seven fortified towns. They were established in the 12th century by a group of Germans known as the Transylvanian Saxons for the purpose of defending the southeastern border of what was then known as the Kingdom of Hungary. German influence can still be found in the architecture of these cities and in the language of the local population. Sighișoara, one of the Siebenbürgen, is linked to the piece of history that often comes to mind when people think of Romania. It has been asserted that Bram Stoker's novel Dracula is based on Vlad Țepeș, also known as Vlad the Impaler. Vlad Țepeș was born in Sighișoara in 1431 in a building that still stands and is now a restaurant. He was respected and feared as a leader, known for his fierce battles with the Ottomans and for grotesquely punishing criminals and enemies, often by impalement. Peleș Castle, near the city of Sinaia in the Carpathian Mountains, was built according to the direction of a later Romanian ruler, King Carol I of Romania, who is considered to be one of the greatest kings of modern Romania. Carol I came into power after the defeat of the Ottoman Empire, and Peleș Castle was built between 1873 and 1914 at his request. Peleș Castle continues to be a popular tourist destination and is considered one of the most beautiful castles in Europe. Timișoara is where the Romanian Revolution of 1989 began. On December 16th, the city's population united in the town center to protest when the government tried to evict a Hungarian pastor who had made critical remarks against the communist regime then in power. The protests in the street of Timișoara escalated and eventually erupted in violence, creating a revolutionary fervor that spread to the capital city Bucharest, as was evident by the negative reactions of the crowd when the communist dictator Nicolae Ceausescu delivered his final speech on December 21st. Bucharest now has a population of about 2 million. The Palace of the Parliament, which was commissioned by Nicolae Ceausescu, still stands in Bucharest as the world's largest civilian administrative building, but it serves a different government than was intended. The Palace of the Parliament, the Triumphal Arch, and many other monuments continue to stand as witnesses of Romanian history and as foundations for the country's future.